Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers. Today I'm going to be reading from my Karmic Astrology book, and this is a book that has been out of print for a while now, and the author is Martin Schulman, and it's The Moons, Nodes, and Reincarnation. And today I will be reading North Node in the 10th house, South Node in the 4th house. And I want to thank Ella for this video so that all of you who have this house placement, Node's house placement, you can now listen to it. And if you're wanting copies, any of you, or not just from this book, from any of my video readings, just send me an email and I would be happy to send you the copy that you need and are asking for. And also for those of you who are new and don't already know the significance of the nodes of the moon in your natal wheel, they are absolutely essential. And it is each and every one of our personal work in this life. But you have to become consciously aware of it first before you can actually work through it. And so that's what you're doing right now today, viewers. And the nodes of the moon at birth, they are put into your subconscious. And our south node, it makes us automatically feel, each and every one of us, automatically feel like we will get our needs and our whatever we're wanting, whatever we're needing, met if we live our life in our south nodal way. And again, it's automatic pilot. It is a program. But the south node is what we are to go beyond. So it is not going to work. But again, until you are consciously aware of it, each and every one of us, keep cycling and trying automatically to make our life work through our south node. Our north node is a new way, a new path, something we've never tried, where the south node it feels like home because it's from the past. It's something we have done before in the past, so we're familiar with it. And that's why it feels like the right way. However, the north node is the blessing, is our new path, and how we are actually where we get to expand after working through our south node properly. So again, our south node, once we know it and we're able to work through it and complete it, then we get the blessings of our north node and a brand new life. And that's where life, true life, new life begins for each and every one of us. And this can be ancestrally passed down from generation to generation, or you can be new in your nodes of the moon and actually have your family, or it's something that is not passed down in the family lineage yet. Okay. Let's get started. Again, 10th house north node and 4th house south node. Here the individual finds that most of his time is needed for the demands of his family. Constantly he feels held down, as if he is being prevented from realizing his own individuality. The fact is that he comes into the current life with much karma owed to his family. In past incarnations, he ignored the hands that fed him. Now he is locked into the lesson of becoming those feeding hands himself. In the current life, he finds his mate and children just as highly unappreciative of all he tries to do for them. Still, he will do more if he is ever to grow past his karma. At times, the burdens become so heavy that he has to fight himself to keep from feeling an inner resentment. The female with these nodes will have problems with at least one child, which will demand most of her time, effort, energy, and concern, for she is to learn on the very deepest of levels the responsibilities of parenthood. To enforce the karma still deeper, the spouse is either not present or so lacking in character that this individual must ultimately become mother and father at the same time. Whether positive or negative, the emotions never leave the family. This individual constantly feels the need to break out and be free. Yet, his past life memories of self-enforced chains never quite permit him to do this. Nearly all of his energy is spent on untangling the web of relations that he sees around him. In some instances, he experiences great conflict with other family members over real estate. He must learn not to let circumstances weigh him down with feelings of hopelessness, for the needs of his family are constantly compounding themselves to the point that from time to time they become considerably more than he bargained for. Often he's caught by surprise through the actions of those closest to him, for although he can develop a strong outer worldliness, he still remains almost childishly naive when it comes to the emotions he feels about those close to him. Some with these nodes have to go out to work, becoming the sole source of family support. Others are put into the position of becoming the family supervisor. Always, this individual is caught between the conflict of the things he would like to do for himself and the things he knows he must do for his loved ones. Constantly faced with situations which tempt him to react childishly, he must learn how to mature. He must rise above family disharmony and do all he can to achieve a role of self-dignity. When the needs of his loved ones are understood, only then can he have the freedom to experience a career life of his own. As he makes the switch to his 10th house north node, he is ultimately forced into the position of assuming the dominant role. He must learn how to keep his life focused in a direction above and beyond all the scattering needs of his close family members. Paradoxically, he escapes from one family by creating another, until ultimately every person he meets and likes gets pulled closer to him in a type of pseudo-universal family. As the years build up, the life starts to resemble the old woman who lived in a shoe. His greatest happiness comes from being in a position to be able to offer shelter to others. In later years, he joyously re-invites others to lean on him. His mission to move away from emotional immaturity and in the direction of responsibility tells him that each person he moves along the path represents another payment for his own ticket towards soul evolution. The sign which contains the South Node shows the ways in which he allows immaturity on the part of others, as well as himself, to block his potentialities for achievement. The sign which contains the North Node indicates the ways in which he can develop maturity by pointing his life in a meaningful direction. Okay. That is all I have for the reading. Again, if any of you would like a written copy, because it is important to review it and keep reading it, re-listening, maybe re-listen to the video, and also if you want to get two different parts of your brain working, you then send me an email and I can send you a copy so that you can also read it. And if you read it out loud to yourself, that engages another part of your brain. And then you also listen, which you're listening now, to me reading. That's two different parts of your brain it engages, and it assists in working through this South Node even quicker. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and who share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who need this information just like you. So thank you, all of you, and I hope this helps. Okay, until next time.